This is Toodles. Toodles is another product of foster care. At this point, she's just about 4.5 months old, came to us back in June. So as often as you hear me say the phrase foster care provider, you realize how many cats and kittens come into our shelter underage, or sometimes they need some socialization, or sometimes they get sick and they need somewhere to be other than the shelter. So our foster care providers are just the best group of selfless people. They take animals that have needs and they bring them into their homes and they care for them to make them adoptable. So Toodles is just one example of that. We've brought her up to speed on all of her vaccines. Just like our other cats, she will be spayed, neutered, or spayed and microchipped prior to leaving us. We do test all of our cats for feline leukemia and feline immunodeficiency virus. She's negative on both of those viruses. That's important to know if you have existing cats in your home. And the other thing that we encourage, and I touched on this a little bit before, but if you find a stray, if you have an animal that in your possession and you bring it to us, one of the things that we ask for is your name, your address, and the location that you found the cat. Just this morning we had an interaction with a citizen very unwilling to give us that information. And there's a few reasons why we ask for that, which we always explain. Some animals that come to us are carrying viruses that are transmissible to people. We want to make sure that if that occurs, if we witness that here, that we are able to get in touch with the person that has had exposure to that animal. We also want to make sure that if we have any questions about an animal where they've been sleeping, feeding, if there's any behaviors that have been noted, we just need to have that conversation. And sometimes we don't notice things until after people leave. So another reason why we do ask for your name, your address, your phone number if you are relinquishing a pet to us. And on our end, from our perspective, that is the responsible thing for us to do. So we ask that you, if you're bringing us animals, to please understand we're not trying to be difficult, we're just trying to get information in the event that we need it. So, but Toodles was brought to us by someone who had had her on their property for a while, so we were able to get information on Toodles. But she's now available for adoption. So you can see she's beautiful. That's the first thing that strikes me, but she also has a great personality. So I'd encourage you to come in and visit if you're looking for a younger cat, maybe tortoiseshell and white. She would fit that bill.